Did you guys know that there are other swords that are good too?
Welcome to a game of Tiny Leaders featuring Josh playing his Sydri Galvanic Genius deck versus Tristan playing his Marath Will of the Wild Astral Slide deck. Here are the opening hands. Josh: Mana Leak, Baleful Strix, Godless Shrine, Island, Reflecting Pool, Mishra's Factory, Smother. Tristan: Tranquil Thicket, Plains, Forgotten Cave, Eternal Witness, Oust, Flame Slash, Astral Slide. Josh starts the game with Goddess Shrine. Tristan plays Smothering Crater. Josh casts Baleful Strix and draws a card. Tristan plays Tranquil Thicket. Josh plays Mishra's Factory and attacks for 1 with his bird. Tristan plays Wooded Foothills and passes. Josh plays Reflecting Pool, activates his factory and attacks for 3. Tristan breaks Foothills, paying a life and finding Sacred Foundry. Tristan casts Marath and Josh Mana Leaks it, countering his commander. Josh attacks again for 3. Tristan casts Lightning Rift. Josh plays Polluted Delta and attacks. Tristan cycles Forgotten Cave, paying 1 mana and dealing 2 damage to the Strix. Josh preordains. Josh then casts Lingering Souls. Tristan plays Command Tower and casts Eternal Witness, returning Forgotten Cave to his hand. Josh attacks for 2 and Tristan cycles Forgotten Cave, dealing 2 damage to one of Josh's spirits. Josh Bojuka bogs Tristan and then casts Sydri. Galvanic Genius and breaks Polluted Delta, paying a life and finding Underground Sea. Josh casts Liquid Metal Coating and uses it in Sydri to shoot Tristan's Command Tower. Tristan ousts Sydri, gaining him 3 life and putting the card second from the top. While Josh is tapped out, Tristan casts Astral Slide. Josh attacks with his spirit for 1. Josh then flashbacks Lingering Souls, making 2 more spirits. Josh casts War of Denial for defense. Tristan recasts Marath, which Josh smothers. In response, Tristan shoots one of his tokens. Josh attacks for 2. Josh then recasts his commander and again shoots one of Tristan's lands. Tristan starts his turn by flame slashing Sydri. He then casts Blade Splicer, getting a 3/3 golem. On his turn, Josh casts Dark Steel Ingot and attacks with his spirits for 2. Josh then casts Dark Confidant. On his turn, Tristan attacks Josh with Eternal Witness and the Golem token. Josh blocks the Golem with his War and takes 2 from the Witness. Tristan lightning bolts the Dark Confidant and then casts Sterling Grove. Josh casts Sword of Light and Shadow equips it to a spirit. Josh attacks for 3 damage and 3 life. Josh also returns Baleful Strix to his hand with the sword effect. Josh then recasts the Strix and draws a card. Still not getting his 3rd red source for an overloaded Museum Orders, Tristan instead has to do something else. Tristan cycles Slippery Cast, triggering both Astral Slide and Lightning Rift. Tristan deals 2 damage to a spirit token and slides Eternal Witness. Tristan then casts Centaur Healer, gaining 3 life. At the beginning of his next end step, Tristan returns Lightning Bolt to his hand, when the Witness slides back into play. Josh thinks for a while on his turn and ultimately decides to recast his commander. Josh goes to combat and attacks with his Sordid Spirit, which Tristan bolts. Josh then blows up Tristan's Sacred Foundry with his Sydri, coating combo. But on the plus side, Josh does Path to Exile Eternal Witness, putting an end to Tristan's card advantage with the slide, by getting Tristan his 2nd red source back. On his turn, Tristan finally gets his 3rd red source and overloads Museum Mortars, but it only kills 2 of Josh's creatures this turn. Tristan attacks with Centaur Healer and Blade Splicer, leaving Golem back in case Josh attacks with a Sworded Mishra's Factory. Josh blocks the Centaur with his War and takes 1 from the Splicer. On his turn, Josh activates Assembly Worker, suits it up and casts Executioner's Capsule. Josh then breaks it to kill the Golem. Josh attacks for 4 damage, gains 3 life, and returns Baleful Strix once again to his hand. Josh passes the turn. On his turn, Tristan casts his 2nd 3 mana spell with Seismic Assault. Tristan again attacks with his guys and Josh takes 1. Josh brainstorms at the end of Tristan's turn, possibly setting up a miracle trigger. Josh casts Creeping Target on his turn and then passes. Tristan recasts his commander and passes, but not before Josh clears Tristan's board with Cyclonic Rift overloaded. Tristan discards at his end step. Josh then miracles into Entreat the Angels for 7. Josh passes. With his Mizium Mortars already spent and not enough cyclers or mana for Astral Slide, Tristan concedes. For this game, both Josh's offences and defences outpaced Tristan's. Tristan's enchantments didn't do too much work and his attackers barely got through while Josh's soared overhead. It was Josh's last 2 spells that finished off any chance Tristan had of coming back in this game. These cards are unfairly good in this format. Josh and Tristan played a few more games featuring these decks, but that's all for now. This game took a while. Okay, see you at our next Magic gathering, and until then, have a lovely week. Thank you!